Imagine for a moment that you're standing at the edge of a vast uncharted ocean. The waves crash against the shore, and the horizon stretches out endlessly before you. This ocean represents your potential, your dreams, and all the possibilities that life has to offer. Are you ready to dive in? Confidence, my friends, is not just a feeling. It is not something that you are born with or without. It is a choice that you make every single day with every single action. And today, we are going to explore how you can make that choice, how you can act like you are confident even when every fiber of your being is telling you to run and hide. Confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And just like building any muscle, it takes practice, dedication, and a willingness to push through discomfort. But here's the beautiful, and you do not have to wait until you feel confident to start acting confident. In fact, the act of confidence often precedes the feeling. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how your posture changes when you are feeling down? Your shoulders slump, your head hangs low, and you take up as little space as possible. But what happens when you consciously straighten your spine, lift your chin, and open up your chest? Your mood begins to shift. Your brain starts to believe that you are feeling more confident, more capable. This is the power of acting as if. I'm not talking about fake it till you make it. No, this goes much deeper than that. This is about aligning your actions with your highest self, with the person you know you are capable of being. It is about stepping into your power even when you feel powerless. Let me share a story with you. Years ago, I met a young woman named Sarah. Sarah was brilliant, talented, and had dreams of becoming a world-renowned scientist. But every time she had to present her research or speak in front of a group, she would freeze up. Her hands would shake, her voice would quiver, and she'd forget everything she wanted to say. One day, I asked Sarah to try something different. Instead of focusing on her fear, I asked her to imagine the most confident version of herself. What would that Sarah look like? How would she stand? How would she speak? And then I asked her to embody that version of herself just for 5 minutes. Do you know what happened? Sarah stood up straighter. She spoke more clearly. And while she still felt nervous inside, her audience could not tell. They were captivated by her presence, by the confidence she was projecting. And with each presentation, each interaction, Sarah's inner confidence began to catch up with her outer action. This, my friends, is the power of acting like you are confident. It is not about pretending to be someone you are not. It is about accessing the part of you that already knows you are capable, that already believes in your worth and your abilities. Some of you might be thinking, but is not that just pretending? Is not that being inauthentic? And to that, I say, what is authenticity, really? Is it more authentic to shrink yourself, to hide your light because you are afraid of what others might think? Or is it more authentic to step into your full potential, to show up as the best version of yourself? True authenticity comes from aligning your actions with your values, with your deepest truths. And I believe that deep down, we all value courage, growth, and self-expression. By acting confident, you are not being fake. You are being more real than you have ever been before. Talk about fear, because let's face it, fear is often what holds us back from acting confident. We are afraid of failure, of rejection, of looking foolish. But here is a secret. Everyone feels fear. Even the most confident people you know experience doubt and uncertainty. The difference is, confident people do not let fear stop them. They feel the fear and do it anyway. They understand that fear is just a sign that they are stepping out of their comfort zone, that they are growing and evolving. The next time you feel fear creeping in, I want you to say, "Thank you, fear, for showing me where I need to grow." And then take a deep breath, straighten your spine, and take that step forward. Act as if you are confident, even if your knees are shaking. Remember, confidence is not the absence of fear. It is the ability to move forward despite the fear. It is the willingness to take action, to put yourself out there even when the outcome is uncertain. Talk about failure. Many of us avoid acting confident because we are afraid of failing. We think that if we put ourselves out there and things do not work out, it will somehow prove that we are not good enough. But my friends, Failure is not the opposite of confidence. It is a stepping stone to success. Every great achievement in history was preceded by countless failures. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Can you imagine if Edison had given up after his first few attempts? We might still be sitting in the dark. When you act confident, you give yourself permission to fail. You understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a necessary part of the learning process. Confident people do not see failure as an endpoint, but as valuable feedback. They ask, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow? I challenge you, the next time you face a setback, stand tall. Look at it square in the eye and say, thank you for this lesson. Because that's what confident people do. They turn obstacles into opportunities, failures into stepping stones. Talk about comparison. In today's world, it is so easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. We scroll through social media and see highlight reels of people's lives, and we think, why cannot I be that confident? Why cannot I have that success? But the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Are you growing? Are you learning? Are you pushing yourself to be just a little bit better each day? That's what matters. When you act confident, you stop looking over your shoulder to see how you measure up to others. You keep your eyes on your own path, your own journey. You understand that your worth is not determined by how you stack up against someone else, but by how true you are to your own values and goals. The next time you find yourself playing the comparison game, I want you to pause. Take a deep breath and remind yourself of your own unique gifts, your own unique journey. And then stand a little taller, speak a little clearer, and act as if you are the most confident person in the room. Talk about the power of words. The language we use, both in our internal dialogue and in our interactions with others, has a profound impact on our confidence. When you act confident, you become mindful of the words you choose. Instead of saying, I cannot do this, a confident person might say, this is challenging, but I am learning and growing. Instead of I am not good enough, they might say, I am improving every day. These small shifts in language can create massive shifts in your mindset and, consequently, I want you to pay attention to your self-talk over the next few days. How often do you use words like cannot, never, or impossible? How often do you put yourself down or minimize your achievements? Now imagine how your confident self would speak. What words would they use? What tone would they take? Start incorporating this confident language into your daily life. Speak as if you already possess the confidence you desire. You'll be amazed at how quickly your actions and feelings begin to align with your words. Move on to body language. We have touched on this briefly, but it is worth exploring further. Your body language speaks volumes before you even open your mouth. When you act confident, you become aware of the messages your body is sending. Stand tall, with your shoulders back and your chin up. Make eye contact. Use open gestures. Smile. These physical actions not only make you appear more confident to others, but they actually trigger chemical changes in your brain that make you feel more confident. Try this right now. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take a moment to adjust your posture. Sit or stand up straight. Roll your shoulders back. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Feel the shift in your energy. This is the power of confident body language. Talk about taking action. Confidence is not a passive state. It is active. It is about doing, not just thinking or planning. When you act confident, you become a person of action. You do not wait for perfect conditions or for fear to subside. You move forward, even in the face of uncertainty. Start small. What's one thing you have been putting off because of fear or self-doubt? Maybe it is making that phone call, sending that email, or having that difficult conversation. Whatever it is, I want you to do it today. Act as if you are the most confident version of yourself and take that step. Remember, every action builds momentum. Each step forward, no matter how small, increases your confidence and paves the way for bigger actions in the future. Explore the role of preparation in acting confident. While it is true that we cannot always be fully prepared for every situation life throws our way, there's immense power in doing our homework. When you act confident, you make a habit of being prepared. This does not mean you need to have all the answers or anticipate every possible outcome. It means you do your best to equip yourself with knowledge and skills. If you have a presentation coming up, practice it. If you're going into a job interview, research the company. If you're starting a new project, learn as much as you can. Preparation gives you a solid foundation to stand on. It allows you to walk into situations with a sense of readiness that naturally translates into confident behavior, even if things do not go exactly as planned, and let's face it, they rarely do. Your preparation gives you the flexibility and resilience to adapt. Talk about the importance of surrounding yourself with confidence. The people we spend time with have a huge impact on our mindset and behavior. When you act confident, you consciously choose to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek out individuals who embody the confidence you aspire to. Observe how they carry themselves, how they speak, how they handle challenges, learn from them. Their confidence can be contagious, and before you know it, you'll find yourself naturally mimicking their confident behaviors. At the same time, be mindful of negative influences. If there are people in your life who constantly doubt you or bring you down, it might be time to reevaluate those relationships. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose wisely. The power of visualization. When you act confident, you harness the incredible power of your imagination. Before any important event or interaction, take a few moments to visualize yourself succeeding. See yourself standing tall, speaking clearly, and handling any challenges with grace and ease. This is not just positive thinking. It is mental rehearsal. Athletes use this technique all the time to improve their performance. By vividly imagining success, you are actually creating neural pathways in your brain that make it easier to act confidently when the moment arrives. Before your next big meeting, important conversation, or challenging task, close your eyes and run through a mental movie of yourself, acting with complete confidence. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, see the details. Make it as real as possible in your mind. Then, when the actual moment arrives, your brain and body will already have a blueprint for confident action. The fear of judgment. One of the biggest obstacles to acting confident is the worry about what others might think of us. But here's a liberating truth. Most people are too preoccupied with their own lives to spend much time judging you. And even if they do, their opinions do not define you. When you act confident, you release the need for approval from others. You understand that your worth does not come from external validation, but from your own self-acceptance and self-respect. This does not mean you become insensitive or stop caring about others. It means you stop letting the fear of judgment hold you back from being your best self. The next time you feel self-conscious or worried about what others might think, remind yourself, what others think of me is none of my business. Then, stand tall, speak your truth, and act with the confidence of someone who knows their own worth. The role of gratitude in building confidence. It might seem counterintuitive, but practicing gratitude can significantly boost your ability to act confidently. When you regularly acknowledge and appreciate the good in your life, you create a positive mindset that naturally translates into more confident behavior. Start each day by listing 3 things you are grateful for. They can be big things like good health or loving relationships, or small things like a delicious cup of coffee or a beautiful sunrise. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, from your weaknesses to your strengths. You cultivate gratitude. You all find yourself naturally standing taller, speaking more assertively, and approaching challenges with a more positive outlook. You'll act more confidently because you'll be coming from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Talk about the importance of continuous learning. When you act confident, you embrace a growth mindset. You see every experience, whether positive or negative, as an opportunity to learn and grow. This perspective allows you to approach new situations with curiosity rather than fear. Make a commitment to learn something new every day. It does not have to be big. Maybe it is a new word, a historical fact, or a small skill. The act of learning expands your knowledge and capabilities, which naturally boosts your confidence. Plus, it gives you more to talk about and share with others, which can make social interactions easier and more enjoyable. Remember, confidence is not about knowing everything. It is about being comfortable with what you know and being open to learning what you do not. So approach each day as a student of life, eager to learn and grow. The power of saying no. This might seem counterintuitive when we're talking about acting confident, but the ability to set boundaries and decline requests or invitations that do not align with your values or goals is a crucial aspect of confidence. When you act confident, you honor your time and energy. You understand that saying no to things that do not serve you allows you to say yes to the things that truly matter. This does not mean becoming selfish or uncooperative. It means being clear about your priorities and respecting yourself enough to stick to them. Practice saying no gracefully but firmly. You do not need to over-explain or apologize. A simple thank you for thinking of me, but I am not able to take that on right now is often enough. As you do this, you'll find your confidence growing. You'll be acting like someone who values their time and energy, and others will respond to that. The role of self-care in acting confident. When you take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, you are sending a powerful message to yourself and others that you are worth the effort. This naturally translates into more confident behavior. Self-care can take many forms. It might be ensuring you get enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, or setting aside time for activities you enjoy. It might be practicing mindfulness or meditation to manage. It might be setting boundaries in relationships or seeking support when you need it. When you prioritize self-care, you are acting like someone who values themselves. This self-respect is the foundation of true confidence, so I encourage you to make self-care a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Treat it as seriously as you would any other important commitment. Talk about the power of celebrating your wins, no matter how small. When you act confident, you acknowledge and appreciate your progress and achievements. Too often, we focus on our shortcomings or the long road ahead, forgetting to recognize how. Start keeping a win journal. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you accomplished or are proud of. They do not have to be big things. Maybe you made a healthy meal, completed a task at work, or had a good conversation with a friend. The point is to train your brain to notice and celebrate your successes. You do this, you'll find yourself naturally acting more confidently. You'll all be reminding yourself daily of your capabilities and progress, which will boost your self-esteem and motivate you to take on new challenges. The importance of authenticity and confidence. True confidence is not about putting on a show or pretending to be someone you are not. It is about being comfortable with who you are, including your quirks and imperfections. When you act confident, you embrace your authentic self. You do not try to fit into someone else's mold or meet arbitrary standards. You recognize your unique strengths and accept your limitations. This does not mean you stop growing or improving. It means you come from a place of self-acceptance rather than self-criticism. Practice speaking your truth even when it is uncomfortable. Share your genuine thoughts and feelings. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Paradoxically, this openness and authenticity often come across as incredibly confident. People are drawn to those who are genuine and comfortable in their own skin. The power of helping others is a beautiful paradox in confidence. The more you focus on lifting others up, the more confident you become. When you act confident, you become a source of strength and inspiration for those around you. Look for opportunities to offer genuine compliments, to lend a helping hand, to share your knowledge and skills. Not only does this create positive connections and goodwill, but it also reinforces your own sense of capability and worth. Each time you make a positive impact on someone else's life, you are building evidence of your own value and abilities. Remember, confidence is not about being better than others. It is about recognizing your own worth and potential and helping others do the same. So as you work on building your confidence, ask yourself, how can I add value to the lives of those around me? Talk about the importance of challenging yourself. When you act confident, you do not shy away from challenges. Instead, you seek them out, knowing that each obstacle overcome is a boost to your self-assurance. Set goals that stretch you slightly beyond your comfort zone. If public speaking terrifies you, volunteer to give a presentation at work. If you have always wanted to run a marathon, sign up for a 5K race as a first step. The key is to choose challenges that are ambitious, but achievable with effort. It is not about being perfect. It is about showing up, giving your best effort, and learning from the experience. Each time you push through discomfort and accomplish something you weren't sure you could do, you are building unshakable confidence. The role of forgiveness in acting confident. This might seem unrelated, but holding on to grudges, resentment, or self-blame can be a massive drain on your confidence. When you act confident, you practice forgiveness both for others and for yourself. Forgiving does not mean condoning harmful actions or forgetting painful experiences. It means releasing the emotional burden of carrying anger or guilt. It means choosing to move forward rather than being anchored to the past. Start by forgiving yourself for past mistakes or perceived failures. Recognize that you were doing the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. Then work on forgiving others who may have hurt you. This does not require reconciliation or even communication with the person. It is an internal process of letting go for your own peace and growth. You practice forgiveness, and you'll find yourself acting more confidently. You'll be unburdened by past hurts and free to focus on your present and future. The power of your personal narrative. The stories we tell ourselves about who we are and what we are capable of have a profound impact on our confidence. When you act confident, you become the author of your own story. Take some time to reflect on the narrative you have been telling yourself. Are you the hero of your story or a victim of circumstances? Do you see challenges as opportunities for growth or insurmountable obstacles? If you find that your current narrative is not serving you, it is time to rewrite it. Focus on your strengths, your resilience, your ability to learn and grow. Reframe past failures as valuable lessons. See yourself as the protagonist in an inspiring story of personal growth and achievement. You shift your narrative, you'll find it easier to act confidently. You'll be aligning your actions with the story of a capable, resilient, and continuously evolving individual. The power of positive self-talk. The voice in your head, your internal dialogue, has a massive impact on your confidence. When you act confident, you become your own biggest cheerleader. Pay attention to your self-talk. How do you speak to yourself when you face a challenge? When you make a mistake, if you find that your inner voice is often critical or discouraging, it is time for a change. Practice speaking to yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you would offer a good friend. Instead of "I cannot do this," try "This is challenging, but I am capable of figuring it out." Instead of "I am such an idiot," try "I made a mistake and that's okay. What can I learn?" You shift your self-talk, you'll find it easier to act confidently. You'll be aligning your internal dialogue with the confident person you are becoming. The power of your personal style. While confidence comes from within, your outer presentation can significantly impact how you feel and how others perceive you. When you act confident, you pay attention to your personal style and grooming. This is not about conforming to societal standards or trying to impress others. It is about presenting yourself in a way that makes you feel good and aligns with your authentic self. Maybe that means wearing clothes that make you feel powerful and comfortable. Maybe it means adopting a signature hairstyle or accessory that expresses your personality. The key is to make conscious choices about your appearance that boost your confidence. When you look good by your own standards, you are more likely to feel good and act confidently. The role of creativity in building confidence. When you act confident, you allow yourself to be creative, to think outside the box, to express your unique ideas and perspectives. Creativity is not just for artists or writers. It is a fundamental human trait that can be expressed in countless ways, from problem solving at work to coming up with fun activities for your family. When you engage your creativity, you tap into a wellspring of confidence. Make time for creative pursuits, whatever form they take for you. Maybe it is writing, painting, cooking, gardening, or finding innovative solutions to challenges at work. As you express your creativity, you'll find your confidence. You'll be acting like someone who trusts their ideas and is not afraid to share them with the world. The power of mentorship in building confidence. When you act confident, you are not afraid to seek guidance and support from those who have more experience or expertise in areas you want to grow. Look for mentors in your personal and professional life. These can be formal mentor relationships or simply people you admire and can learn from. At the same time, be open to mentoring others. Sharing your knowledge and experience not only helps others, but also reinforces your own capabilities and boosts your confidence. Remember, seeking mentorship is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom and a commitment to growth. It is an act of confidence to recognize areas where you can learn and improve. In conclusion, acting like you are confident is not about pretending or putting on a show. It is about aligning your actions with your highest self, with the person you know you are capable of being. It is about making choices every day that reinforce your self-worth and capabilities. Remember, confidence is not a destination. It is a journey, a daily practice. There will be ups and downs, moments of doubt, and moments of triumph. But by consistently choosing to act confident, to stand tall, speak your truth, face your fears, embrace challenges, and lift others up, you are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. You are not just acting like you are confident. You are becoming confident. And as you do, you are inspiring others to do the same. You are creating a ripple effect of confidence that can change not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Starting right now, act as if you are the most confident version of yourself. Stand a little taller. Speak a little clearer. Take that step you have been hesitating to take. Embrace that challenge you have been avoiding. Offer that compliment you have been holding back. Act like you are confident and watch as the world responds. Watch as doors open, as relationships deepen, as opportunities multiply. Watch as you become the person you have always known you could be. Remember, you have within you everything you need to be confident. It is not about becoming someone new. It is about unveiling the confident person who's been there all along, waiting for you to step into your power. Go forth, my friends. Act like you are confident. Because when you do, you all discover that you have been confident all along. You just needed to give yourself permission to show it.